Second video today, so I'm back again. I got the bug. Thinking of ideas, what kind of video I could do, other than just showing stuff. So I thought I'd highlight my favorite record store, where my deep dive into records truly began, and that is Lost in the Groove in Mount Vernon, Washington. It's a couple hours north of me here. Visited it the first time on my birthday in January of 2018 and have gone back 4, 5, 6 times a year ever since then. The owner's name is Scott. He is a fantastic person. We've developed a great friendship. And I buy a lot of stuff from him, and he prices things accordingly for me generally, so I get fantastic deals there. But his store is great. It's large. He has a large quantity of records. It is well organized. It is more of an old school type record shop, I think you could say, even though I didn't start really buying records till 2013, but he doesn't really sell new records. It's all used stuff. He does seek out collections. It's not just what comes through the door. Obviously, that's why he stays in business. He's been in business for a while. And I really enjoy it. I enjoy just going there to hang out, but obviously it's a couple hour drive, so I can't just do that whenever, but whenever I do, I enjoy it. And these are going to be some of the better records I have gotten from there over the past 5 years. Let's start with, many of these came from one collection where he bought from an actual collector, so to speak, so a lot of these were from one collection. But I have gotten fantastic records from him at great prices always throughout the years. This is Zoot Sims Goes to Jazzville on Dawn Records. Very good record. Not the cleanest vinyl like a lot of early jazz records or records in general. And here we have another Zoot Sims. This is Down Home on Bethlehem Records. Bethlehem, Savoy, hard to find. I believe I got that for 15 bucks. This is an OJC, original OJC of Stan Getz, Zoot Sims on Prestige, The Brothers. Still has a little postcard in there from Fantasy Records. I think this one was in the shrink, but I take the shrink wrap off almost exclusively when I find them. This is a Japanese reissue, Riverside Records, Zoot Sims Zoot in mono. And like most Japanese records, quiet vinyl, good music. Don't have another version of that, so I don't know how the mix is, so to speak. This is an original Prestige mono, Shirley Scotty. This one is a little beat up, but pretty sure I didn't have to pay for it anywhere. It was like $3 or something like that, so picked it up to check out the music, look for an upgrade copy. This is in, the disc is in fantastic shape. I paid $100 for this. This is an original mono Grant Green Idle Moments. All the right stuff on the label and in the dead wax. I paid $100 for that. The disc is probably a solid VG Plus jacket, has some edge wear. This he gifted me 1 year for my birthday. Elvis Presley's debut LP on RCA, self-titled. This is in, the jacket's in fantastic condition. You can read the spine. Everything's pretty white. There's minimal wear to the front and the back, a little foxing on the back because of its age. And Miss Carol Novak wrote her name in ink pen on the front there, but it's a fantastic playing record. Important record, fun record, and not easy to find in good shape, as with most of these. This is The Soul of Ike and Tina Turner on Sue Records. The jacket's a little beat, but the record is also in great shape. Paid $40 for that, as well as this Ike and Tina Turner Dynamite on Sue Records. Same thing, disc is in great shape, jackets has some wear. Both of those were $40. These were all $15. This is on World Pacific. I believe this is when it was either owned by Liberty or United Artists. Chet Baker, Into My Life. in great condition. Another Chet Baker. This is on Pacific Jazz original. Chet Baker Big Band. This is one of my favorite Chet Baker records. I don't mind his singing, but it's not my favorite either. This recently was reissued as a tone poet. This is Chet Baker sings and plays with Bud Shank, Russ Freeman, and strings. Great cover art. This is an original on Pacific Jazz. Paid $15 for that. In really good shape. This is the final U.S. pressing I have of Chet Baker on Pacific Jazz, or an original copy. The Trumpet Artistry of Chet Baker, quartet and sextet on Pacific Jazz. This in the U.S. Was a Pacific Jazz record. This is a UK copy on Vogue Records. It is not as in good a condition as the other few, but it was $5. It's probably borderline between VG and VG Plus. Some pop titles now. This is the Teddy Bears with Phil Spector, obviously. The jacket has a little crease right here. The disc is in good condition. Does have handwriting on the back, and I paid $40 for that. As well as this was $40 from the same collection. The Shirelles Swing to Trumpets and Strings. An original on Scepter Records with the red label. Like I said in my previous video, with the comp that I have from them, that is very noisy vinyl, even though it's glossy and visually clean. The vinyl is extremely noisy, but I love the music, and it's a lot easier to listen to it, more enjoyable on the Rhino comp. This was one of the more exciting finds from this collection for me. I paid $100 for this. This is a promo copy of Link Ray and the Raymen. Has Rumble. It's on Epic Records. Still has the label on the label on the label, the promo label on the label, as well as the rubber stamping on the back. And this is in impeccable shape. Probably the disc is as good as it was when it came out of the package. I also paid $125 for this. This is the Chirping Crickets, Buddy Holly and the Crickets. This is an original with the textured cover, the Black Brunswick label. The disc is in VG++, borderline near mint. I doubt these came out of the package that way. I don't know, obviously. Was not around when this was released and have not opened a sealed copy ever. But paid $125 for this, and this is in impeccable condition. I've never even seen another one of these, let alone one in good condition in person. So that was a great value there. This is a Black B Blue Note pressing of Donald Byrd's Fuego, an incredible album musically, and sounds good. This is another Donald Byrd on Blue Note. This is a Liberty or United Artists pressing when they had the same label format for all of their different imprints, just with the different logo and coloring. Blue Note, Liberty, Imperial, I believe, as well. There's probably one or two others that I'm missing, but this is Freeform, Donald Byrd. Excellent condition. These were all $15. Donald Byrd Slow Drag. This is Liberty pressing with the conventional original type formatting label there. All three of those musically are quite good. I enjoy Donald Byrd, as I'm sure almost anybody that listens to jazz does. This is a red and black label stereo pressing. It's missing the sticker to cover up the jacket there where it says mono, but assuming this is the jacket it came in, this is a stereo pressing, so it is a repress with the ABC logo there. Ray Charles, Genius Plus Soul equals jazz. Fantastic record. That's been reissued, obviously, with the Acoustic Sound series. This is an original mono Art Pepper Quintet smack up. It has the yellow deep groove label there. Incredible condition. $15. Most of these were $15. This is on original Savoy. I'm not sure if it's a first pressing. I cataloged this about a year ago into Discogs. There definitely was one other with, I think it possibly had color on the cover art. The jacket had color other than just being black and white. I believe it was the same photo. And these are not easy to find, especially, you know, any record that's hard to find is generally hard to find in good condition, and that is one, and it is in very nice shape. This is on Bethlehem. This is Johnny Richards, Something Else by Johnny Richards and his orchestra. On the Bethlehem label with the, I don't know how that's referred to, but it's got the kind of wreath thing at the top there, as opposed to the banner type logo. This has also been reissued by Chad Katzum at Analog Productions as part of the Acoustic Sound series. Black Coffee with Peggy Lee. This is an original on Decca. I think I paid $5 or $10 for that. Very much into female vocal jazz artists. I think Julie London's probably my favorite. I love Peggy Lee, Sarah Vaughan, Ella Fitzgerald, all the usuals. Nina Simone. Nina Simone's definitely favorite and somewhat unique in that, I would say. She's kind of in her own category a little bit there. This is another original mono contemporary Art Pepper Plus 11 modern jazz classics. $15 for that. This has great cover art. I love the cover here. This is another original Savoy Jazz for Play Girls. This has Bill Harris, Selden Powell, Eddie Costa, Joe Wilder, and Phil Woods sax. And the last record that we're going to show here in this video is going to be Otis Redding, The Dock of the Bay. If you watched my first video, I mentioned they had a US copy of this at Half Price Books in Mesa, but it was probably borderline VG Plus, maybe just VG. Condition the disc, and this disc is borderline near mint. It is a Canadian pressing, I believe. Like I said, I cataloged these probably about a year ago, but the disc is as good as it can get. The jacket has very little wear, just some corner dings. No real ring wear to speak of. And I had been looking for this for quite a long time, and like many of you, I'm sure, I am quite looking forward to the 75th anniversary double 45 RPM pressings of the 75 titles from the Atlanta catalog. She's probably off camera, but the Boston Terrier Red just woke up from a nap. She probably wants to go outside. She's wondering why I'm talking to myself. She doesn't know what's going on here. But until next time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.